Alright everyone, welcome to episode 16 of my UHC survival let's play in Minecraft. This right here is my netherite mine, if you didn't see from the last episode. So I'm going to, for the start of this episode, just do a little bit of mining trying to find some netherite so I can continue to do some of my armor and tools and stuff. But I'm not going to show most of that, we're actually going to do some other stuff later in the episode, but I just wanted to do a little bit of this now. Okay, so we found some. Let's see if it's more than one. Ooh, there is. There's another one. Let me make sure about lava. Sweet. Okay. Okay. Here we go again. Ooh. Okay, so here we go. We've got a total of 4. So that means we'll have at least one item that we can make into netherite. You guys, I can't believe I forgot that you can breed pigs with the beetroot as well. Like, it's usually kind of useless and I don't really use it for anything, but since I don't have carrots, I mean, this is really cool. Okay. So I'm gonna have to keep that in mind so I can keep breeding pigs then. I don't know for what though, since we don't really need food, but I like to have the animals, so we'll have some more. Okay, something that I really want to do is have a mine track all the way to the new part of the Nether, because it just takes so long to get there, and that way I could just sit in a minecart, go on my way, and I wouldn't have to worry about it. So obviously we're going to need a lot of tracks to do that, so I'm going back to the abandoned mine shaft that I found earlier in the series, and I'm going to see if we can find any track that I can just pull up from there. I have found quite a bit of iron so far already, so even if I have to make a bunch, that will be fine as well. But I just feel like since it's already there, I can do a little bit of exploring in it too. Alright, so I found some diamonds and some rails here, so that's pretty good. Except for the creeper that's hiding right behind them. You guys will probably think I'm being way too cautious, putting a block here and everything, but I just feel so much better about that. Luckily though, we didn't even have problems, he kinda didn't even notice us at first. But since I literally only have one life in this world, I want to be as careful as possible. Anyway, I'm gonna keep collecting here. I probably won't show you guys too much more of it unless I find something really cool. Alright, so I have just about 40 rails right now, and I was hoping to get more, but I kinda just want to head back. My inventory is pretty full, and I took half a heart of damage from falling gravel, which is probably the stupidest way to get damage, so I'm just gonna head back and we're gonna get building. Alright, I think I'm gonna eat this golden apple because there's no reason to be down a heart. Alright, so I got started on a new little base area in the Nether. I actually just had to run back and get more materials, but so far I just kind of have a shell of it. But I am super excited about this and I think it's gonna look nice once it's done. And the plan is to use this extra space for both storage and I want to have the rail cart that I was talking about earlier. So that's what I'm trying to do, is have enough space to have it kind of start off protected and everything. And I'm thinking the rail is actually going to be underground so that it's, you know, safe and not going to be hit by gas and stuff. So I'm going to keep working on this and I will give you guys an update in just a moment. Doing roofs has always been such a big struggle for me. So as you can see, we are in creative mode. This is a whole separate world, and I'm just trying to figure out what I can do for the roof that will actually look nice, because I was trying to, you know, experiment with it in the world, but obviously with the fear of like falling and gas and stuff, that's kind of not great. So hopefully you guys don't mind that I kind of try to test it here first, and then I will build it in actual survival in my world, just in a few minutes. And to add a little suspense, I'm not going to show you what I actually go with until it's in that world. So I'm going to keep working on this and figure that out, and I will see you in just a second. Okay, so I am back in survival in my nether, and I just finished the outline for the archway, so I want to see how it looks in the actual nether now. Okay, so obviously we still have to fill everything in, but this is kind of the basic shape that I was going for that I figured out in my world, and so I'm gonna flush it out and be right back. Alright, so I still have a bit of detailing to do, but mostly the building is done and safe, so I can finally take down this ugly cobblestone building, and so that's what I'm doing now so that we can see what the open room looks like. Also, I know that I still need to figure out the floor. I don't want it to stay netherrack, but I'm thinking either one of the new wood types perhaps, or in the future maybe soul soil, because if I have soul speed boots, that would be super fun just to be able to walk faster. And if you guys have never gotten those boots and tried it, I think you should definitely check it out because it's super fun, especially before you have elytra, because once you have elytra, you know, you kind of just want to fly everywhere. But if you're on your feet, that's the way to go, really. And me and my friend tested it in one of our worlds that we did together, and it does stack with a speed potion, and so it is just insane if you have both. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to show you that, but obviously for now we're working on this, so sorry for the tangent there. But this room I think is looking pretty amazing. I still obviously want to clean some stuff up, but just look at all the space we have now. Okay, so I just added some hanging lanterns on the ceiling for light in here. So let me know what you guys think. I think it looks pretty cool, but if you have any suggestions to make this look better, I'd love to hear them. But in the meantime, let's look at the outside a bit, because I know I haven't shown you guys yet. I would definitely love to hear if you have any suggestions for adding better detailing to this. I did my best, but obviously it's not always my strongest suit to do this. But I think the building looks pretty good, and I think the materials go well together. I think the roof kind of contrasts enough, but isn't like out of place. And I used all nether blocks except for the doors because I don't have any of the nether wood yet, which is what I really want to use. But I'll get that eventually. And I had put these torches on the columns before, but I really think lanterns would look better, just because especially they're newer and kind of fancy looking. So I'm going to replace those as well. Alright guys, so this is what the house is going to look like for now, and that is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a bit of a shorter one, but I have been a bit busy right now, and it's just been kind of a lot, but I still want to do as much as I can for you guys, and I'd love to hear what you think. Anyway, thank you again for watching, and if you want to see what happens next, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye everyone.